Korea. Welcome to Korea. Bro. Thank you. Thank you.
오빠 우리 이거 카메라했어.
방송.
하.
팟캐스트. 유튜브. Do you know Gangnam Style? 오빠 Gangnam Style.
야. 딴딴딴.
빵. 아이고. 야, 가보자.
야.
뭐해?
백미 쿠쿠가 맛있는 시사를 시작합니다.
They sell condoms in a vending machine.
In case you gotta get your tea on a train.
Wow, this is crazy, and you can pay by card too.
It will literally tell you.
What does it mean?
It says note, train and stand between the wire. So just stand back.
So basically, that is the problem in South Korea because
Nothing is in English.
it translates Japanese too.
It translates just about any language. All you have to do is point your phone camera at it, and it allows you to easily navigate through the metro station if you're familiar with a metro. It takes a little bit longer, but it's so cheap to do it this way. I mean, I'm lucky enough that Ta speaks and reads Korean, but most people don't. So if you don't, just download Google Translate and download the language offline. That way, you can just point your phone at it. So one of the problems that people have when traveling Korea is they always have to take taxis or Kakao taxi because it's quite difficult to use the metro station. Good afternoon, guys. Good morning. Good morning. I'm always so bad at this. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys.
It's about 9:30 in the morning, and the temples and everything around the city really don't open until about 9 a.m.
Once I was so confused with the color, with the orange color and brown color, because it almost looked pretty similar when you see on the map. But it's so many colors, so many lines.
Because it's super early in the morning, nobody's really out. You only have a couple tourists and a couple locals going to work that are actually on the train and out right now. Most of them are probably at work already.
Whoa, foreigners only cab?
That's strange.
That's crazy. Why foreigners only?
That's where the money's at. I have never ever seen that before. It's like, no, we're not gonna deal with locals. Just only give cab rides to foreigners. We were walking by and Ta goes, I wonder if it's a temple. No.
This is Central Post Office. Oh, babe, it's here.
I know, that's what I said.
It's crazy. I didn't expect, babe.
So we have arrived at Jogyesa Temple. This is the first stop that we're gonna do. It's a huge temple located right next to the actual post office, the old exhibit we were just talking about.
See? They said that you can make paper lotus flowers, writing postcard, free of charge every day, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It just looked like a whole new village in here.
A temple like this that has so much history that was, you know, when they were trying to suppress the Korean Buddhism, and it's still here and stands so strong still to this day, is something that is very significant to Seoul and to Korea in itself. We are so unbelievably lucky that we got here right at 10 o'clock when the prayers actually started. I'm not sure if this happens daily or if it's happening just because of the holiday today at 10 o'clock, but it's really, really a beautiful thing to see.
We're gonna go to Insadong as well to try the poop bread. I wanna try poop bread.
Starting to get a little bit hungry. So good thing for Korea is they have tons of different street snacks and different snacks for any time of the day.
Yeah, maybe.
It's 10:30 on the dot.
In Korean they call it tongpang. It means poop bread.
All you gotta do is look for the poop light and you'll find the poop shop.
안녕하세요. Red bean, one, and chocolate one 주세요.
2,500.
It's just a sales gimmick, like a marketing gimmick. It tastes like a chocolate crispy Hot Pocket.
How's it?
So it's really, really good. It's a nice snack. I mean, absolutely. Poop tastes phenomenal if it tastes like chocolate.
This is my favorite poop. My favorite kind of poop.
For a snack, if you have a sweet tooth, 10 out of 10. Great, not too greasy, extra crispy, warm, gooey chocolate.
Oh, gooey.
Yeah.
Gooey. That's exactly what explains the texture of this poop bread.
I really, really do love the fact at Korea they give you unlimited sides. Like unlimited kimchi. If you've ever been to Korea, you know how difficult the chopsticks can be because they're metal chopsticks most of the time. And I can tell you one thing, I can never pick up my food with them. So it's nice to have some good old-fashioned wood chopsticks. 감사합니다.
So we stopped by at the place called Insadong famous restaurant. So basically let me explain you a little bit about food culture in South Korea. Besides having barbecue and chicken, which is more like a dinner type deal for Korean people, there's this kind of like homemade traditional cooking style that you order things and it come in like a hot pot type deal. I order that and come with a bowl of rice. But what Jimmy order is the dumpling with the big dumpling soup. It's really popular, like kind of like canteen food, I would say, because when I was studying here in South Korea, this is the typical canteen food that you find in any university, basically.
All right, you want my honest opinion? You guys always want my honest opinion. It was okay. It was 18,000, which is fairly even price, fairly good price for this touristy area. It's actually quite good price for this touristy area. It's a quite famous restaurant, and it's really well known for its reviews. The food was okay. Maybe I just got the wrong dish. I got the dumpling soup, but look at this. This is hilarious. My man over here, and not so man. But that's quite funny. That's quite entertaining. Itself is a really nice area. It's located right next to the actual subway station, so it's only like 200-meter walk from the subway station. And you have temples, you have the main strip, which you could easily spend a couple hours, especially if you like shopping for knickknacks. They have quite cheap things there actually. Food's not too expensive, and Ta got, you know, earrings, and you can get sunglasses, all for a very reasonable price. The earrings are like $1,000.
$1.
I feel really bad for the people down here because it says, when there is a fire or sea burn, contamination, break the glass and use the mask. There's only one oxygen tank. There's masks with like filters, but there's not a lot. There's gonna be a mass riot if that happens and there's an outbreak and they gotta try and fight for the person who gets the single tank. Whew.
From left side and camera stick.
Can I keep this?
Thank you. Look for them, guys, if you need anything.
So convenient. We like looking around, we're like, where's Dongdaemun gate? Because there was like exit 4, 5, and 6. We came out 4 and there was no gate. There's 2 ladies standing in like red cowboy suits, and I'm like, Todd's like, oh, ask them. I had never seen people like that before, but I guess they're...
I saw the side eye information on their hat. So I think they must be here to help the tourists.
Yeah, she's got an English menu. She's like, or map. She's like, oh, here you are. Walk this way and turn left. Circle it on the map. She's like, there you go. You can literally walk through the market and see people stuffing suitcases full of fake handbags, fake shoes, and fake clothes to bring home.
I don't even know that this place exists. It's just like we just roam around because Jimmy wanna check out the lens and the camera. And then after we spend time there, we also check out the library. The library is pretty cool. I never seen library. Oh, it's not even library, babe. It's a bookstore. So I never seen bookstore like that before. It's kind of look like a book cafe together with the bookstore, together with the stationery store, together with the souvenir store. So it's all in one place, like with the coffee shop. Mai, can you be? 사진 주세요. 감사. Thank you.
이건 뭐예요?
카메라. 가방.
가방 왜 떨어졌어요?
잠자리 잡아줄게.
가방을
Why the bag?
You know, Korea does do very well with keeping trees within the city, but as for like grassy areas, you don't really see many grassy areas other than their largely developed modern architecture. They always seem to be putting these grassy areas and relaxing areas within inside the architecture.
Oh man, this place.
Dongdaemun Design Plaza is where we are at, and it reminds me just of Kazakhstan, like the futuristic looking buildings, the round shaped buildings. It's really, really cool. So if you have the opportunity and you're near Dongdaemun, definitely check out the Dongdaemun Design Plaza, and you'll get to see a bunch of cool different architecture and buildings and statues. It's just a really unique place. So good evening, guys.
Good evening, guys.
We're near Itaewon, so there's a lot to do in Itaewon, but it seems quite dead right now. This is really, really cool. So I didn't expect to see this right when we were walking to the main street in Itaewon.
Dude, you see that? They got a rooftop.
Yeah. Right when we were walking to the main street in Itaewon, there's a music library on the left-hand side of the street, and they have a beautiful view over the city.
But along the way already you see so many international restaurants though, like you see
International
Japanese,
restaurant, international beer.
international beer. So we will see how
Quite
it is
interesting.
like in the main area of Itaewon. That's me!
What is it?
That's me! He's reading book about friends. So?
This is the one dish that if you don't eat it fast, it'll literally run from you. It'll just swim away.
So it comes with sesame oil. I guess this is salt and